It's a cold, blustery Tuesday night in Bournemouth, and empty seats are the order of the day at the Gold Sands Stadium. AFC Bournemouth's FA Youth Cup tie against Hereford United attracted a miserable total of less than 300 fans. And the hard truth for most of the players on show this evening is that they won't ever make it to the top tier of English football. Fast forward 2 weeks, and on the same pitch, AFC Bournemouth's first team are engrossed in a Sky Bet Championship matchup against Birmingham City in front of a bumper 11,000 strong crowd. And the home faithful have a new name on the team sheet to cheer on this afternoon. Tokelo Rantie signed for Bournemouth for a reported club record £2.5 million and is the latest in a long line of foreign footballers who are making the switch to English football. The South African international has already come up against big names such as Steven Gerrard, Martin Skrtel and Luis Suarez, and explained why so many overseas players are moving to England.
You know, it's something that most African players grow up wanting to be part of. You know, it's the English football, whether it's the lower division, whether it's the upper division, wherever. My mum, she knows a lot about the English football, and she told me that it's where they appreciate whatever you do as a player. Even if you have bad games, you'll never hear people criticizing you, and they will always be there for you.
With recent stats showing that English footballers account for less than a third of all minutes played in the Premier League, a worrying picture is being painted for the future of homegrown football. But go back 25 years and it was a very different picture indeed.
Now Strachan to Chapman. That's a good return ball, and Strachan's onside. Cole's shot arriving on the far side of the penalty area. He didn't need him. What a marvellous finish.
Gordon Strachan represented Scotland 50 times and went to 2 World Cups in his career before being appointed manager of the national side a year ago. And he believes it's not the foreign players who are causing the demise of British football, but insists our own players need to toughen up themselves.
But the overall thing is, Scottish people and British people have to stop moaning and groaning and improve. Just improve. People talk about Suarez. He's bit somebody. He's had a racial slur at somebody. But you've got to remember where he comes from. He comes from an area where to go and play away from home when he was a youth team, he probably had to take a knife with him. You know, to get out. You know, he's a street fighter, which we have not got these days because we're so sanitised in football that anytime some kid comes up to a problem, they kind of crumble.
With stiff competition from overseas, young British players may be finding it harder than ever to make a name for themselves in the sport. But as AFC Bournemouth's Tokelo Rantie explains, sometimes it's about more than football.
I have 2 older sisters, and my mum, who is very sick, and I'm looking after them.
But with more and more overseas names on the back of our shirts, how long have we got until the English footballer is a thing of the past? Ash Hover reporting on the future of English football.